by coaching. I'm streaming. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. Going to be playing AATROX for the runes, Conqueror, Triumph, Legend, Haste, Last Stand, Magical Footwear, and Approach Velocity. With AATROX, he recently got buffed where he has more damage on his Q and his passive to the jungle camps. So that's going to allow us to clear faster. And that's all they buff. That's just. But then we're AATROX in the jungle, you know? This is a top laner. Disguised. Now identifying as a jungler. But we all know he's a top laner. But we can pretend for a little bit. Who's with me? So when it comes to landing the Q on the camps, one thing you can do is use the E to go backwards. And that can help set up the sweet spot. Auto E, Alto. Alto. Alright. The passive heals us and deals max health damage every time we auto or Q, actually hitting the enemy. And it reduces that cooldown. Alto, Q, Alto, E, Alto. Camps are done. Yep. Does AATROX work in the jungle? Sure, but the problem is that you're a top laner. You don't have the tools to really do anything proactively. All you can do is fight. And if the enemy doesn't fight you back, like, good luck doing anything. That's my complaint with him. So he feels like a weird carry champion. You know, you're not Kha'Zix that's going to one-shot the enemy, but you still... Yeah, and you're just powering up throughout the early game. That's what we do. Alto, E, Alto. So pretty much every time, we're going to just clear the camps on the first 2 turns, and then the game really begins. It would be like this on any other Bruiser-esque champion. Think like Trundle in the jungle. This fella's going for the scenic route. Nice. I mean, my Malphite's AFK, but we're winning. Haha.
An enemy has been slain.
Q. Q. Oh, not even close. So you can use the E as you're in between the Qs to then reposition it. There's a lot of mix-ups that you can do. Zed's hitting the turret, hot dog! Come here, Buster. Now don't dash towards him, just walk at him. Alto. Alto. Q, E, not quite. W, Q, not quite. Alright, goodbye. Q, hit him. My job here is done. That's an AATROX gank if I've ever seen one. Let's reset. You full clear, you do your 1 play. Oh, that was a play. And then you reset. Sundered Sky, please. Although there's all these funny items, these AD items and whatnot, Sundered Sky is by far going to be your best first one. AATROX, it feels good to have that AD early until you enter the mid game and start getting a one-shot. Kills early aren't going to win you the game. What's going to win you the game is these mid-game fights. And Sundered simply gives us a better mid-game fight. And then the whole build path will make sense. Sundered Sky into the Spear of Sojin, giving us more HP. Fellas, come back. Gotta save our Q for the next camp. It's like all of our damage. Okay, nice. Q. Alto. Q. Alto. Q. Camp's dead.
Shut down.
Xin Zhao's level 4. Hot dog. I'm stronger. So yeah, with the rest of AATROX's kit, the W is that slow, and then if the enemy doesn't exit the like cage that it puts around them, then it sucks them back in. That can set you up for the sweet spot of usually the Q3. And then the E is the dash. The dash will reset the auto attack, and it also is where your passive healing comes from. Isn't that weird? The camps are done. You better be scared. AATROX is here. There's the root. Alright, very nice. Q, E flash, W. Q. Okay, eventually here. Auto, Q. Nice. Hit him. Auto, E. Auto. Okay, we're good. Nice. I don't think I can do the dragon, though. I don't think I'm built. Unless my teammates. Never before seen. AATROX is such a big champion, it's kind of hard for me to judge where I'm at sometimes. Make sure that I'm tanking. Q. Q. Job's done. Alright. Now that we have our ulti, we get a lot of movement speed, bonus AD, and extra healing, and if we get kills and assist, then it refreshes the duration of that ulti by a little bit. So it's basically kill one guy, kill the next one, kill the next one. That's what we're trying to do. You can think of it like Master Yi ulti, but a little bit different. Especially that movement speed, 60% to get into the lane and actually start hitting them. Very nice. Versus just walking at him. That's all AATROX can do is just walk at him. He's got big legs, you gotta get, and a big sword too, but listen. Kinda awkward. Just walking at him. Q, E backwards. Q. That part's dead. And then auto Q. Nice. It's so much damage that this is dealing to the camps too. So we got the Tunneler, a couple longswords. Tunneler is our main component in the early game. 250 HP, 15 AD. You can deal pretty good damage and get hit. And the important part about getting hit is that you won't be one-shotting anything. So, it's best to be able to get 2 rotations of your Q off, and then go from there. Start up these Void Grubs. Q, E. Alrighty. The TF can't help me, but I think I can 1v2 these guys. Smite W. Q, E. Oh lord, Q. Auto Q. Come here, Buster. E. No! I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Q. Can White Boy play League? Once I get bounced back by the Xin Zhao ulti, I'm so dead. I don't have my dash, and then Smolder's wailing on me. Man. So I start the fight onto Xin Zhao, but then since I don't land the sweet spots of that Q, he is not dying. And then my ulti movement speed's kind of wasted. It's always tricky. Do you use the ulti at the beginning to run him down, or for the bonus AD? I tried to use it for bonus AD, and then I'm screwed. Would have been better to save it. Especially whenever you have the jump on the enemy, better to save it. And once you die, you owe yourself a full clear. With the ulti down, we are straight up not a champion. And we need to get that Sundered Sky completed.
But what about my team? What about the objectives? They want to do dragon, and sometimes I'm farming and they want to do dragon.
Just farm your camps, who cares? Trying to appease people in a video game in a finite life. Oh, let's just reset. Unless I can get the minion weight. Mr. Zed. Nice, and Zhao's not here. Walk into him. Auto. EW. Auto Q. Close. See how you have to follow the direction that they're going to go? That's the hard part about AATROX. This guy's not super easy to play. Unless you're super stupid. EQ. There's the TF ulti. Stun. W. Noob down. Where TF's coming back to lane, that's an easy kill. It's the only reason we overstay for that bad boy. I'll take the respawn scuttle, and then we're outie bob schmouty for real. Stab. AATROX. We got some CS. Since Zhao has Collector, watch out. Watch out, he means business. Swap to the sweeper now, get a control ward. Since Zhao killed my bot lane, whatever. I'll clear towards bot again. My camps will respawn by then, and then we can fight for the dragon. Or at least fight in the river. River fights, skirmishes, fights in the enemy jungle. That's your best bet as AATROX. The ganks suck, as you've seen. But anyways, with our first item completed, Sundered Sky is going to give us HP, AD, ability haste, and our initial auto against the enemy crits and heals us, just like our passive. Initial auto is going to deal a lot. We use one rotation of our Q, and then we're just standing there with our hands in our pocket, looking at our phone, waiting for our cooldowns. He's going to back off. No reason to ulti. Can help TF get that wave in, though. It's me. Oh! This guy a genius or stupid? It's hard to tell. Oh, the boys are here for the dragon. My Malphite support is in the game, apparently. It's time to do this. Fine. EW. Close. Try for the little chance there. Nothing pans out. We got the dragon, though. Saul Goodman. Giant's Cape, Ninja Tabby. What is he building? What is he building in there? Now, as we go back to the camps, we're in reactive mode. And if the enemy attacks, then I can do something. Okay. That's 1 for 1. Hello, Zinzao. It's me, AATROX. Take it. Q. Alrighty, 30 rotations from now, you're dead, buddy. See how awkward it is? I can't take it. I'm used to playing champs like Vi, Zinzao, J4, Lee Sin, the guys that can get the hell in there. AATROX is just hanging out. It's so weird to play in the jungle. The duality is like, haha, I am top laner, you can't kill me, haha. I don't like playing stuff like that.
Well, then why are you recording the video?
Chill out, Bob. Oh. Back to the camps. There'll be a play one day. Just give it 4 to 5 business days. I feel like a slug just moving around, floating along this life, you know? Okay. Oh, it's like 1 auto for the turret. Zed can be coming back from bot lane just like that. QE. Nice. Q. Auto. Q. Flash. Boom. Now we're talking. Ulti. Alta. Oh. E. W. Q. 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 And the Q's coming back up. Keep going. There's the TF ulti. Q. Boom. Sweet spot. Close. Slam him. Finally, some gameplay, AATROX. That's what we were waiting for. Alright, your job's done. Let's get out of here. Sweeper. Q. 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 Close. We'll never catch that guy. We'll never kill him. Now, our ulti's down, so we want to stay on the map and keep farming. Yep, when the enemy attacks, you can finally do a play. Now, we're entering the mid-game. This is where it gets interesting. It's all about these team fights. 3-1-3 exiting the early game, and even if you were like 1-0-0, that could be fine. Nothing has to happen in the early game for AATROX. But when it comes to the mid game, don't be scared of dying. Don't try to farm efficiently, just team fight. All your eggs need to be in the team fighting basket, because that's how you're going to get fed, that's how you're going to carry, that's how you're going to contribute all together. There's going to be more team fights because there's more objective fights. The Dragon, the Rift Herald, the Atacon, the Baron. People are scaled, people have farmed for a reason to fight as you enter the mid-game. Ninja Tabby. Tunneler, Ruby Crystal to the top side. Building into Spear of Sojin next, this will give us more HP, AD. And eventually, a lot of ability haste. Kill these guys. A swing and a miss. That's one. Damn it, they're walking away. Over the wall. I'm being a bad guy right here, doing bad stuff. And apparently this guy is privy to it. I don't like this at all. E. W. Q. Q. Okay. Q. E. And we hit nothing. get out of here. Let's get out of here. Q. Run. The Malphite gave up the whole play because he just walked in there. On vision. Smolder. Ulti. Q. W. Q. Auto. Q. E. Good enough. If the enemy wants to keep doing this, we're here for it. Q. E. Q. No skill shots required for this one. Q. E. W. Q. E is fine. Hit him. Q. Nice. Sweet spot. Auto Q. E. Slam him down. Alright, AATROX, I take back what I said. You're not a lame champion. You're actually very cool. When you're doing all that, you're very cool, AATROX. We love ya. The main deal is that you just keep... It's mainly about your movement. You need to be moving into the enemy as that ulti is progressing. You know, you have all that movement speed for a reason, to get in range for these Qs. If you're hitting them, God bless, you're winning. If you miss them, God bless, you're not a champion. That's just how it's designed, especially in the jungle. It's a big reward if you hit it, and a big mistake if you miss it. Feels like Gandorf. Gandorf to a Captain Falcon. Alrighty, we got the Spear Sojin. Let's clear some camps and reset. Even if we weren't getting these kills, if we were fighting and dying, that's also fine. You can die like 5 times mid-game, no problem. Dying in the early game is so bad because you stop gathering resources, but dying in the mid-game, no problem. There won't be a bot play if I reset down there, so stay top lane. There's no Xin Zhao up here, and we eventually have another wave. I got an infinite amount of cast of these Qs. You can't kill me. Alright, job's done. Spear of Sojin's going to give us AD, HP, 25 basic ability haste, and the increased damage on our abilities as we land them. Let's get the upgraded boots, and then Sterax will be our last item. I'm going to wait for a control ward, because now we're resetting to the bot side. All the camps are done, it's time to team fight. That's always the rotation. Farm everything, reset, then team fight. Don't farm, reset, farm. In the mid-game, it doesn't exist. We're level 13, so we got our Q at E max, 2 points in our ulti, 2 items completed. It's time to rock. That's the part I hate about AATROX, though. I need a fight to start. I hate this. You're telling me I can't do it myself? Q, E, W, Q. Nice. Alrighty, we got his flash. Awesome. Wish I could have killed him there, but glad to be here. Malphite's going in later. I didn't see this coming. Going for the flank. Okay. Q. Ulti W. Q. Auto Q. That's one. Auto E. Auto. Auto. Q. Flash. Q. E. Auto Q. Close. Moving. E, W backwards, Q this guy, Q this guy, there's the stun out of this guy, Q, E. Alright, well that works out. See where you want to get that tankiness from these items? You just have so much more time to play with when it comes to that whole sequence. 13 Qs later, they're dead. Any allies? Yeah, and when it comes to these objectives too, you don't want to just start them. You always want to do that fight first. So then it just frees up your allies to actually do this thing, and you don't have to do an even fight against the enemy. AATROX can't tank the objective like a real tank could. A real bruiser. Is AATROX like Diana? It's like, are you an assassin? Are you a bruiser? What are you, man?
He's a drain tank, you idiot.
Shut up, nerd. Atacon's gonna give us a lot of XP, and then the Atacon helps you just permanently fight, and then you're gonna get XP as you fight. By getting kills and assists, you get more of those roses, and it deals more damage and slows the enemy when they die, so it helps us get resets. I'm level 15, the enemy's level 12. I'm gonna skip my camps and just fight again. Don't mind me, fellas. I'm walking here. Now in the mid game, we become more of a champion. Obviously. But we're strong as hell. So the walk around maneuver has a lot of weight to it. Nice pike miss. Ulti. W, auto, QE, Q. Q, E. Oh god, I deserve it. I deserve it. E, Q. W, Q. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. I dashed in and pike fucking hooks me. Okay. Darius looking like me. Just walking around, you know. Just right outside the playable distance. Ooh. Gold card. Nice. No. And our final contestant. Last but not least, coming in from the mid lane. Gonna get hooked here. Stunned. Barrier. And kills the Smolder, but is going to die to a single caster minion auto. Well, we're back at it. And even if we farmed all the camps in between, instead of doing that fight, I would have like this much XP. Do the dragon. Yep, mid game is a fight into a fight into a fight. We'll farm after this play is done. Come on over, Zinzao. You are level 12. You didn't eat your food. Me? I never skip a meal. Alto. Alto. Q. 600 damage. Smite. EQ. I knew you were here. Q. Close. Shmoving. Ulti. You. Aw. No, this ulti sucks. Oh, I feel like a fucking top laner. It's so embarrassing, you know? You ulti and they just walk away. I'm going back to my camps. Oh my god. I'm gonna bury my head in a pillow in my own room, okay? I don't wish that feeling on my worst enemy. Ulting at them and they walk away. Don't even look at me. Now as I farm these camps, we're going to get closer to level 16. Then we have an actual power spike. Have our final point in our ulti and we'll be good to go. Well, why do you do that, Malphite? It's time to play the game. Now don't reset here. Fight a bad guy. Oh lord, you're starting the Baron? Lord. EW. Phew. This champion's distance is like so important. If you miss, you super miss. Dog, you're dying to Baron. Oh, P's out of the fight. Ulti. EW. Q. Nice. Auto, QE, auto, Q. Dodge out on that shit. W, run. Waiting for my cooldowns here. Q, E, auto, Q, Q. It's up to the boys at this point. Make sure you're always queuing and hitting stuff you can actually heal. If you just run away or don't spend the abilities, then it sucks. Stand your ground, keep hitting, winnable. Darax, well, that sucked. We were like doing two different things, so that's why the play was so awkward. We'll go for Guardian Angel as our last item. It's going to give us some armor and AD, and then we can come back to life. The Darax gives us HP, AD, tenacity. Whenever we get low, we get a big-ass shield. It's going to help us stay in there and actually finish a team fight aggressively. The shield and the healing, or not the healing, but the shielding is actually an offensive tool. Can I even clean this up? W, Q, auto, Q, E, auto, Q. Auto. I'm gonna go back to this inevitably. Q, E. Suppose that guy dies. Yep. Q, ulti. My dead. W on the Zinzao. Okay, that's another one. Q, E. No, I don't get the knockup. They're all dead. Job's done. They weren't hitting me. TF was like doing his thing in the meanwhile. So even though they were all running away, they weren't accomplishing anything. So they inevitably die. But the main deal is that we're there. We're in their jungle. We're presenting ourselves for the fight. We win the fight, we take the Baron. Option 2, farm your camps into nothing. That don't exist. Smite. Get the big fucking sword to complement my big fucking sword. We can close this bad boy out. Ready with Baron buff, it's time to push these lanes, obviously. But AATROX sucks as a champion, so I'm just going to push the lanes. In the lane. Usually as a jungler, you're in the enemy jungle. Not me. Don't mind me. TF's recalling. Reposition. To the bot side. Can't take the fight into him because look at the minimap. Where's my Aphelios? Where's TF? Not here. Whoa. Q, E, W, Alto. Not using the ulti yet. Not using it yet. And get in there. Whoa, look at that damage. Q, E. And that's one. Q, that's two. Zinzao, I didn't forget about you. EW. Q. Alto, that's three. Hey, AATROX, you're an alright guy. Even though I talk bad about you to begin with, you know. You're a grower, not a shower, you know? How can you hate it if the end result is the same? Who's with me? Push. 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 Q-E. Alrighty. AATROX, it takes you a while, but if you get her done, then you got her did. That's all I'll say. Final score 13-2 and 11. Sundered healing is 3,400. Let me know what you think of AATROX Jungle if you have a different build to try out. I would rate him a solid 5 out of 10. Thank you, AATROX. GG. Buy the Ultimate Jungle Guide now. She's a work in progress, but for now, it will go over the basics, play jungle correctly, understand it, and to climb.